Good morning, students. How are you all? I hope you all are fine. Myself, Mittal Chauhan, your English teacher. Students, today we are going to start with new chapter. Can anybody tell me which chapter we are going to start with? Yes, very good. We are going to start with question words. Now, students, you will be thinking, ki, what are question words? Sometimes students we used to ask questions to our friends, to our parents, or to anybody, right? So at that time, what type of question words we are using, we are going to learn that. Okay, question words, we ask questions to find out something. A question usually begins with a WH question words. Mostly the questions will be beginning with the WH question words. Means it can be what, it can be who, it can be where, it can be when, which. Students, see, whatever question words which I spoke in that, each and every question words are starting with WH, right? So we are going to learn that only. Okay, usually the questions will be beginning with the WH question words. Okay, now after writing the question, after end of the questions, what we used to put? Very good, you know. Yes, we used to put question mark, right? Okay, now we use the following words of for WH questions. Now, students, when we will be using what, when we will be using who, when we will be using where, when, which, we are going to learn that. Okay, now first one, what, for things, whatever things will be there. If we are asking, if we are framing a question, and in that it is a thing, at that time we will be using WH, that is what is your name? Example, what is your name? And the person will give answer, my name is Mittal Chauhan. I am given my example. Okay, next is who, for people. Who painted the fence? Example, fences are there and it is painted. So you will ask question, who painted the fence? So it is used for person. Okay, where, for places. Example, if you want to go somewhere, so if your parents will ask, where you want to go? Or if by chance your compass box is missing, your toys are missing, or whatever it is, so what you will ask, where are my toys, where are my keys, where is my compass box, where is my pencil and eraser, and so on. Right, students, used to ask now. Yes, very good. Now next is when we will use for times of event. As I already used to tell in classes also, that if your friend's birthday party is there, right, and he or she is inviting you for birthday party, so what you will ask? Sometimes if by chance time is not given, so what you used to ask? When we have to come? It means at what time you have to come. Okay, you are asking for time, right? So one more example, when is your school concerned? Okay, so these are the example when we will be using when. Now last one is which is there is a choice between different things. Example, two things are there and you have to choose from that two, you have to choose any one. Okay, or by chance so many things are kept over there, or so many bags are there. So if somebody asks you which is your bag, right? So at that time we will be using which. Okay students, one more thing we are going to do. Okay, means more examples I'm going to tell you so that you will be understanding very clearly and very nicely. Okay, let's start with the what only. What did you eat for lunch? Okay students, let's repeat. What did you eat for lunch? आपने आज लंच में क्या खाया? What did you eat? Okay, let's move to another one. Who is the class monitor? Who is the class monitor? One more example I want to give you for who. Who is your class teacher? Okay, as you know that we will be using who for very good person or people. Next, where is the canteen? Where is the market? Where is the shop? So many examples are there. Okay, as you know, where we will use for places, है ना? Next is when. When are you going out to play? Means in this sentences, what we will be doing? We will focus, or it will tell the times of the events. Events means whatever thing you are going to do. Okay, whatever work you are going to do. For that, it will show the time. Now next is which. Which train are you taking? Okay, so these are the examples. So of course not only one train is there, so many trains will be there, right? So from that all so many trains, which train you are taking? Okay, so these are the examples for WH questions, that is what, who, where, when, which. Okay students, got it? I hope you understood. Now students, one more thing I want to explain you. We use the question words why. Now it's not compulsory that what, who, where, when and which only we will be using. We will be using others also. When we will be using that, with the examples I'm going to explain you. Okay, we use the question word why to find out the reason for something. Example, if any boy is crying, so what you will be asking? Why are you crying? है ना? Yes. Why is Kanta late? Or why are you late? Why are you going there? Why are you going to the market? So many, means if you want to get the reason for that thing, you will be asking the question and it will be starting with why. Okay. Now we use the question word how. We use the question word how to find out the manner of something. If it is manner of something, so what will be the example? How does Donna dance? How does Donna dance? How he used to dance? It will show that. Okay. This way we will use the question how in the manner of something for asking. Okay. Now next is the quality of something. If we want to ask something and it is based on the quality, so of course we are using question as a how, question word, that is how. And what will be the question? How were the paintings? How were the paintings? Okay. So for the manner, if it is the manner of something or the quality of something, we will be using the question word, that is how. Okay students, see, in if you want to question, if you want to ask, if you want to use question word, that is why, then where, why we will be using why? Because, or to find out the reason of something or reason for something. Okay, then we will be using why. And we will be using the question word how to find out the manner of something or the quality of something. Okay, I told you the examples also. Now next is we use the question phrases how much and how many. These two are also we will be using to find out the amount of quantity of something. Students, sometimes you used to go to shop, right? Example, if we want to buy, sugar, okay, and if we will be telling please give me sugar, so what question that shopkeeper will ask? How much sugar you want? Or if you want to buy tea, how much tea you want, right? So for how much? Okay students, so how much is used for things that we cannot count. For how much and how many, there is a difference. If the things are uncountable or the things which we cannot count, at that time we will be using how much. Sugar can we count? No. Can we count rice? No. Right? So for that we will be using how much. How much sugar is left? How much rice do you want? This way. Okay, now let's move to how many. Now, how many is used for things that we cannot count? It will be no. How many is used for things that we can count? Okay, if we cannot count the things, that time we will be using how much. And for how many, we will be using how many when the things we will be able to count. Students, I was testing you, okay? Now let's move to the examples. How many girls walk to school? How many apples are there? Students, girls we can count, right? Apples also we can count, right? So if the things are countable, then we will be using how many. And if the things are uncountable, then we will be using how much. Okay students? Yes or no? Okay, you want more examples, right? Let's move to that. How much milk is there in the fridge? How much traffic is there on the road? Got it? With how much? If the thing is uncountable, we will be using how much. Okay, let's move to the how many. If the thing is countable, don't forget, if the things is or are uncountable, then we will be using how many if the thing is countable. Let's move to the example. How many days are there in January? How many cousins do you have? How many coins are there in the book? How many students are attending the program? Got it, students? I hope you understood about the difference when to use how many and how much. Then too, again I explain, we will be using how much when the thing is uncountable. That is, if we cannot count the things. Okay, we will be using how many if the thing is countable, or we can say for things that we can count. Okay, students, I hope you understood each and everything nicely. Okay, students, thank you. Have a good day.